Alrighty. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David and her ladyship? Now, Bassman isn't here yet. I'm sure he'll cruise along in due course. He might have things to do. Or did he mention that yesterday? I lose track of these things. In any event, I'm starting a new kit today. Yes, I am. Um, the Italeri Mercedes 540K. I believe you're working on that one, David. Now, that's what I've forgotten to do. What the hell? This is a bit more. Okay. Sorry, I've just noticed there's something new that, pardon me, I've noticed on that happens with my StreamYard. That's interesting. I'll have to I should have a good thorough look at all that I can do with this. I don't use it as much as I potentially could, or in as many ways as I could, I guess, is the drill. Anyway, there's the link, man. Um, Now, aside from anything else, I'm going to quickly hang here while you set your camera up. In the meantime, oh yeah, that is the shit. Now, um, I have a cunning plan. Because the thing is, depending on factors X, Y, and Z, I have to move over to where my mouse normally sits. But being a wireless mouse, I can move it to within arm's reach. So that when yourself or Bassman click on, I can just reach over and go bing, bing. That's it. That's what the noise is. Now, let me just, there you are. Dearie me, governor. Now, and boom. How you doing? All right. Now, bring the camera around. Something I might get onto today, we will see, is I've got I'll quickly show you. This is one of the planes that damaged when my shelf dropped. Hang on, up we come. There we are. The DR1. You might see about getting this reassembled because it can take a picky next to the VW. That's actually going to be really easy. We'll do that at some stage. Something I can consider is maybe redoing the rigging if I wish, but that's a whole other story. Now, in the meantime, let's have a good look at this engine caper.
Because it's hidden,
Wow.
I think I should put on there. I have to try and find something I can use as wiring.
So I can't quite hear you, mate.
So there's not much detail on the engine. To know where to put the wirings and everything. So I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, there's a bit to work with, but it's a bit. It's also not that exciting in a lot of ways. I mean, there's some pumps you can do different colors and stuff. They've got very clear definition on the cylinders or where the spark plugs would go, which I rather like. All right. Now. What I can do. What are you working on today?
Is either the Belfast or put the two cars up. Have a look, see what I can do. The Mercedes is one side I got to, the two sides I got to repaint because it got a bit bubbly underneath, and I didn't like it, so I have to rub it down to give it a better surface. So
Right.
done that yesterday. But,
Now.
yeah, I'm very drinking today.
Today.
We went to see my dad, who's in the end of life care home.
Oh dear.
So in this morning, see
How
my
is
sister
he?
been. I had a message about this morning. I had a message this afternoon. He passed away. So,
I'm sorry to hear that, mate. You're right.
yeah. We it wasn't close. So just
I mean, yeah. I guess if you're, if he was in end of life care, I guess it's going to happen, you know. So yeah,
was,
I know when my mum died, I was kind of relieved. Sounds a bit fucked up, but because she was in a lot of pain.
he just turned 94.
I had a good solid innings then.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. Regardless, because it's still you still feel that. Now, good people. I shall pop this over to here. Here's something I'll have a quick gander at. Greasy gander. Where's the hole? Here we go. Now, this goes in sausage, I believe. Okay. Well, I could even have a friend. I should bring the ship around so that I don't have to keep doing borderline calisthenics to get hold of the thing, you know. Light. So that goes, okay. So that will be going on from the underside. Going on from the underside. Oh dear.
Hello, Robbie. Hello, John.
Hey, John and Robbie, how you doing? Robbie, here's a question I was going to ask you. You're saying how you used to race Tories. So did you do the full XU1 variant, or I know there was two that they used to use. I did a bit of Google foo. Okay. Just trying to work out what colour I want to make that. Pop that there. There. This is not the colour I'm working with, or not going to be the colour I'm working with. Now, give me a moment. Just need. Now. Okay, chassis black is the colour I seek. Hang on. Don't like the feeling of that. What about this one? Jet black? No. I have a bad feeling this is empty.
Usually the case.
Yeah, it is. Dearie me. Now, I would suggest, actually, oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's see. With this particular colour, it's highly likely that I have more of it in my stash. Now, I'm not going to go for a hardcore search, but I will give it a look. It's alrighty. Just thought I'd ask. Tories are a very cool car, though. A friend of my family's used to know a guy who he actually did some rallies with him, but he was the navigator and his eyesight wasn't too flash, and he said he was holding him back, and he let him basically, and after that he went off to do quite big things. But he was explaining to me about how they had blueprinted an XU1, and yeah, you might even have heard of the guy. I don't know if you follow rallies. Eddie Ordinsky, I believe he did quite well for himself. Anyway, no, by the looks of it, I'm going to have to consider either using a different color, or, which I don't want to do, or alternatively, yeah, look, it's okay. What I'll do, we'll go for a normal black, we shall. And if that is the case, because I only have chassis black in lacquers, if I'm going down that path, I will probably use the acrylics for ease of focus. Now, move them in a bit. You're going to get a good look at my chops. There we go. All right, now. So, that executive decision made. Move in a bit more. That's better. Now, give you guys a zoom in on what I'm planning. Now, what I'm going to do is try and paint all around these and do most of these slightly different colors and different bits and bobs. Likewise here. There's going to be some limits as to what I can do on the detail front with what. One thing I do like, I'll give you a zoom in. In fact, you can see it from there, but I'll come right up. You can see how clearly they've made the cylinder with spark plug holes. So that's really going to facilitate doing stuff like putting wires in and things.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Bassman.
Hello.
The link's up. So just if you want, hang on a moment. I'll put the link up again. Give us a moment. Now, delete, boom, and there you are. There you are.
Yeah, man, I forgot you were starting early today.
How you doing? Now, I'm
running late.
living room door. The sun's coming up a bit seriously now. It's going to get quite toasty today. Not truly hot, but toasty.
Well done.
So I might get the fat. There we go. Now,
Did you?
That's what I forgot.
You did say yesterday you were going to start early today, right?
Yep.
Okay, I forgot.
Oh well, worst things
My
happen
bad.
at sea.
My bad.
Now,
Odor.
you're an evil man.
Odor.
Ah, wait. Now that we're all here, the letter B.
B.
Here we go.
It must be a
The
good one.
blanket hornpipe. The amorous congress, which is to say, fucking. They're doing the blanket hornpipe. They are.
Oh, that's,
Oh, that's hilarious.
that's good.
Ah, dearie me.
Damn.
I gotta say, for what was a pretty cheap investment, it's already supplied some good laughs.
I would say so. Yep. Yes, it has.
Now, glossy black I will use. Now, hang on a moment. I don't reckon this is my gloss.
Oh, did you get that email about that
I
hobby store?
did, and I checked that site out, and there's something I'm okay. I was looking at the prices and thought, okay, well, let's look at what it's going to cost with
With your shipping to you is probably gonna be crazy.
with postage. And when I clicked on, so what I did was I sort of did a order and didn't go through with it, if you know what I'm saying.
All right.
And the postage looked to be ridiculously cheap.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm going. And so what will happen here, I think, would be I would probably go there, purchase or go through the process. And of course, ultimately, when it comes, if I suddenly see the postage is something ludicrous, just cancel.
Yeah. I mean,
That's all
But
I
I
can
thought-
do, you know.
I thought the
Well,
overall
it looks
price.
like a good source of kits, I gotta say.
Yeah, their overall prices, man, were really good, and they got all the ones that David had sent you the links to,
Yeah.
and all them. So that
The,
one German one with the tandem wheels, I'm going to.
Yeah. For those who are not well, who there's probably a number of people who aren't aware of what we're talking about. What we're discussing is a site called now it's Model Link, isn't it?
Hobby Link.
Hobby Link.
Yeah,
Now the link is spelled with a C, not a K. And it's all one word. And go there, hobbylink.com, no less.
Tell them about all the goodies they got.
There's a lot of stuff to be seen there. So I guess if your local supplier doesn't have anything, have what you're looking for, that is not a problem.
Nope.
This needs to be mixed more.
I told you I was going to scour the web until I found a place where I could get these models at.
Well,
ran
I gotta say, like it had an awesome array. Now, if we're lucky, I should be getting my Impala today.
Oh, wow. Yay. Cool deal.
For those who are unaware of what we're talking about this time, I'm not talking about the four-legged animal. I'm talking about the Chevy Impala kit.
Yeah, that one won't spit on you.
Yeah, that's it. Now,
So now that I found that site, I can order a vehicle and join y'all in y'all's Mercedes.
I was just I'm about to start on the Mercedes engine, and it's got a lot of nice stuff about it. Now let's start. Can you see what I'm doing? Not really.
I figured all the military stuff they had would impress you pretty much.
Oh, look, everything they had was pretty impressive. They had it all in numbers. Reminds me, the line I'm looking for, I think, I've told you before about I got it all now, haven't I?
I don't think you have. I'll do it again. Do it again.
Okay. Now the big line first. That line could certainly be applied to the array of kits that I saw at Hobby Link. But the phrase "I got it all now" comes from one of the very first porn movies me and my mates have seen. And the long and the short of it, it was a movie called Consenting Adults. And it was supposed to be a bit of a behind the scenes sort of a setup. And in one scene, one gentleman is being orally pleasured by a young lady, whilst watching another couple engage in an energetic tryst, shall we say. And whilst he's observing this, and it comes as a voiceover in about the same sort of pitch that I just saw rolled out. And indeed, warning viewers, this next phrase comes with sex references. And the line that trots out is, "I can't believe Veronica wants to suck my cock. I guess that's what makes it so fucking hot." And then the relevant line, people, "I got it all now." What does this don't mean? But that line stuck with us and should be employed in our eyes in any circumstance where it is applicable. Now,
Damn.
as it applies to Hobby Link, every kit you could possibly want, I got it all now. If somebody turns to you and says, "Are you ready to go? Hang on a moment," and you check, you got everything. Yep, I got it all now. Your challenge, gentlemen, should you choose to accept it. And ladies, there's nothing to stop you from trotting it out. Just drop your voice a pitch and just go, "I got it all now." There you go. It's that easy. Is to trot that phrase out when it's relevant in your everyday existence.
Well, all right. I remember that one. Got it all now.
That's the one. Now, so we'll go. But yes, it was one of our early shared memories. And it must be said, a highly amusing one.
I can imagine. Sound like it. Oh, today's Friday, y'all. You think you're gonna get your car back today?
Do hope so. As to whether that is indeed how the world chooses to roll, that's a rather different matter, of course. But yeah, ultimately, it's not going to affect what I do too much on the weekend. And because in a worst case scenario, Chris will come and pick me up for fishing. And I can possibly, in fact, I don't really need to get too much from the shops. So I can take care of that quite easily. It's just a pain in the ass.
It is.
My bigger concern, in truth, is that it's going to cost more than they quoted, and a lot more than they quoted.
Damn, I really hope not.
So do I.
That's more so you than me, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
I believe the a blunt retort to that would be, yeah, imagine how I feel.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, you mentioned your fishing buddy's name. That brings me to a fun fact about Game of Thrones.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, Jon Snow, his name is Chris Harrington. Chris Kent Harrington. Kit.
Oh, is that why what his actual name is Christopher?
Yeah, Christopher. Yeah. You know he didn't know his name.
You know that he's
He did not.
actually,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I know that he's actually born to quite a high up family in society terms. I believe he's like, I don't know about full on nobility, but he's certainly born into that sort of upper echelon of society.
You know, he didn't
And
know
I thought it was a bit strange that somebody named their kid Kit. I can see that being a tag or a nickname, yeah.
Well, his brother's name is John, and he's always gone by Jack. But Kit, Christopher, didn't know that his name was Christopher until he was 11 years old. He was in fifth grade. Yeah, he was in fifth grade. He was called Kit from birth up until.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, and his teacher.
That's beautiful, right there.
His teacher had some a test for him and called him by his name. And he's like, "Who's that?" And she's like, "That's your name." Ain't that crazy?
Golden.
That is crazy.
That's fantastic.
I thought it was hilarious when I read that on Google.
Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
And Ella, the character that plays Cersei, you know why she was always wearing long clothes on her arms and her shoulders are always covered?
No.
She's covered with tattoos.
Really?
Yeah, she's inked all over. And the scene that they had her walking down naked, what do you call that thing they did to her?
The walk of shame.
The walk of shame, yeah. They had to put a lot of makeup on her to cover up all her tattoos.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So she had a lot of ink on her.
There's a great Family Guy reference to the walk of shame. And or actually to the Game of Thrones in general, because they make reference to the Westerosi version of
I saw one
Home Bites. You saw that one?
I think ain't there two of them? I've seen one where Peter is dressed up as Jon Snow.
No, it's not that one.
Yeah.
What it is you know how there's those home buyer shows? They show Daenerys Targaryen on the Westerosi version. And as they're being shown around, there's her and Jorah Mormont being shown around the premises. And well, as Daenerys goes, we'll take it. Mormont's there. Beware, Khaleesi. The second bedroom has no point of egress. And the what's the term I'm looking for with regards to the local government society, or but the homeowners group are known to be unforgiving. And it flashes to her doing the walk of shame.
Oh shit!
And they're calling out things like, "Yeah, bring your bins in every night like the rest of us, and tidy up after your dragons. We're sick of their poo going everywhere." Yep.
So the more I thought about it, and talked with my son about it, you know, Bran being the king now, I don't think it's such a bad thing. on my end. You know, because John, no, what do you need, buddy? What's wrong, son? What do you need, buddy? What's wrong, buddy? Huh? What's the matter?
My thing dropped out.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know, man. I just the
Oh,
whole thing
David.
to me, that was implausible.
well, now it's got, the way they left it is that there's not going to be an heir to the throne anymore, that the people actually get to choose, who they want to be their king and queen. And, with Bran being the three-eyed raven now, he can have more wisdom for the people.
Yeah, but to me, it's just cheesy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I would have been far more interested in seeing something more along the lines of a realistic sort of showdown between the North and the South, and Daenerys coming in. That was shaping up so well, and then they filled it with stuff that had me going,
Yeah,
why?
but when John finally saw what Daenerys was going to do, and when they were talking, and when John did what he did to her, when she made that comment that we'll make them, that's what done it for him, And I kind of what she done to King's Landing, I was
made no sense.
No, yeah, I was on the fence about that.
It was out of characters, and that's one of the things that a lot of people raise an eyebrow about, is that it is out of character.
Yeah,
and there's no reason for it.
I mean, I understand trying, killing the soldiers and all the ones that were with Cersei, but yeah, that was brutal. That was brutal.
Moral of the story: Varys was right.
Oh yeah, man, that was terrible.
He knew.
Yeah, he did.
Now,
he was actually one person I hated to see what she done to, of all the ones that she did.
Yeah. And he and Tyrion knew how to run shit.
Are you surprised Tyrion didn't get killed?
Well, he's Tyrion. He knows how to play the game.
Yeah, but I want to. Have you seen it through, David?
David. Oh, he's not at his desk at the moment. He must have ducked off somewhere for a moment. Oh, hey, Sprue, how you doing?
Actually, I want to go back and watch the series again because you always miss something the first time.
Oh yeah.
I think we're going to start.
If you like Game of Thrones, the series you might like is the series they canned to make Game of Thrones, which is Rome. And it's actually set in ancient Rome.
I think I've seen something about it.
Accuracy historically is not bad. They've had to compress timelines and do a few things differently just to help it along. But mostly, yeah, that's what happened. And it's It's got some great moments in it and some great lines. As a quick little aside, starting to get a bit of action happening on this engine block.
Yeah, that new series come out, The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That's all basically based on the Targaryens, isn't it?
I got no idea, to be honest, mate.
I think it is.
Now,
How they rule.
Yeah, the Rome. Here's a great line for you from Rome, because one character, Artia, is invited by a woman who, and it's known they both absolutely hate each other. She's invited for what they call a visit. Now, the next point, Artia is Mark Antony is doing Artia. This becomes relevant to the line in question, because Artia receives this invite from her bitter enemy, Sevilla, and she says, "Why would she invite me? She hates me." Response from Mark Antony, "Well, yes, so do I, but that's no barter friendship." You go, yeah, tidy work that.
Picked up 2 more books today.
2 more books.
Oh yeah,
That'll be
What'd you
quite
get?
useful. Hayes
Oh,
manual.
nice. Oh, wow.
cool.
Ow. Excuse me.
So,
That's very cool. Hang on a moment. I'll and feel free to hold it up a bit and give us a closer look, man.
all right.
Wow, that is dead
Nice.
sexy.
There.
That is cool.
Different squadrons.
Oh wow.
Beautiful.
It gives you an idea of camouflage to put on.
That would be a 5B or a 5C, I'd say.
Let's try and
Does it have like the tech drawings?
hijack drawings. Yes, you got the outline things.
That is sheer sexiness right there.
Don't make no mess now. Leave him alone.
Bit fire. That is cool.
For the inside
Nice.
pictures of the renovations.
Nice.
There is one here you might like to see. Try that one.
Oh yeah. I should have been putting on protection to look at this stuff, man. Wait. I got it all now.
Ah. There you go.
If I can find, it's supposed to be right in the back here or something. There's a picture. I thought it was in here. Well, Spitfire would be. Come on, where are you?
That's kick ass.
There's a nice one of the.
Yeah, baby.
Oh wow.
That's the shit.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
I got this for £1. Charity shop.
Jesus. In for a penny, in for a pound. Dearie me, 1.5. What's the other one you got?
Yeah, fine. I expect I'll find it after the show.
Oh, is there a particular one you're looking for?
Yeah. So, the other book I got, it's more profound.
Oh, wow.
I got another book, list all the passengers.
Yeah.
This one actually lists
the
the
actual
passengers
log.
and the crew, who died and who survived, and when did they die, and all
Yeah,
narratives
right.
as well.
Well, that's cool.
They go by dates as well. So you can,
Yeah,
a
right.
certain date you can look up and see who died or was on that date.
Interesting.
So we got the 5th of February there.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
right. Cool.
Yeah, I thought that cost me £1 as well for that.
Cool. I might see if I can track down that one with the Spitfire on the do a bit of Google foo, as it were.
Yeah.
Owner's
manual.
Workshop manual. That's so cool.
This is like advice. So
You'd think they'd have something similar for the 109, maybe even.
well, it might be loads of different things with ships. Mine's downstairs. Right?
I just had sort of mental images of say they had one for the 109. This is just because I guess I think that way because it's my favorite fighter aircraft. But we also with sort of like a promotional video. Hi, we'd like to congratulate you on your purchase of the Messerschmitt Bf 109. Your aircraft is an aircraft of quality, and you'll be able to shoot down the enemy with real style.
Damn.
Packard 266 engine.
Oh, nice.
It's quite handy for photos and everything. It's
I mean, it is the manual if you want to do a good build, isn't it?
Oh man, that is the perfect reference material.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking there'd probably be a few of them. Tempting.
Robin.
Oh, yeah.
right.
David, have you watched Game of Thrones its entirety?
No,
You have not.
I don't have the. But I only got terrestrial. I don't have. I'm not paying extra money for Sky or anything like that. I went to a friends who had it on. And I see some of it from there, but now I've got series 1, 2, and 3 as on CD, so I can start up there. So
Okay, so we don't need to say a whole lot about it because I don't want to give nothing away then.
no, that's all right because I'll forget about it. And I've seen these flying over me as well last summer. It's the 2-seater Spitfires.
Oh wow!
So
Nice.
you can go up for a fly around and know what it's like to be in a Spitfire.
And there's the Stang looking very pretty.
Yeah, my 2 back chrome
Nice.
pieces. I had to make those because they weren't with the kit.
Yeah. Nice.
Got something that goes on the front as well.
Ah.
I just took pieces of the sprue and cut it and angled it.
Nice.
A little tab of glue on there. Now I got to paint
You'd
the tail.
You'd never tell it was made.
No, actually, I'm right proud of myself. It looks pretty nice the way they're angled. I just got to touch up a little bit of chrome on the bottom.
That's done really well.
Thank you. But all in all, John was kind of sad what he did with John there at the end, but you know he was happy. You know he's back where he started.
Well, hey, but yeah, I know that there was. Get this one. I know that some people, like diehard fans and stuff, felt so disappointed by the final episode. Get ready for this one, that they thought they should have refilmed it.
Well, actually, the actor for Daenerys and John both of them said that it was rushed and they didn't like it.
No, but I do also have reason to believe that Kit Harington's response to the suggestion of refilming it was "fuck off."
Yep.
And fair enough too. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, man. Kit Harington, he was exhausted. He even done an interview and said that he's not going to watch the new series that's come out. Because the Game of Thrones just took so much out of him.
Oh, he probably could. He's already been through it. Basically, lived it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a thing as overdose. You'd have to wonder how what people like Mark Hamill would think about Star Wars and the whole way Star Wars way it's gone. Actually, I do know what he thinks about one part of it.
Well, you know, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that the reason why they rushed 7 and 8 because that the people that were doing the Game of Thrones wanted to do the Star Wars, something to do with Star Wars. But it got swept under the rug. It never happened. That's why they kind of rushed the last episodes of Game of Thrones.
The one of the I do seem to recall seeing an interview with Mark Hamill, where with reference to one of the prequels, maybe not the prequels, maybe one of the ones that was coming after that, whatever they're called.
Sequel.
But is there now, as an actor from Star Wars, all I can say is I've got a bad feeling about this. You got to say, yeah, nice. That's tidy work right there. And yeah,
I guess so. Coming from Almighty Luke.
Yeah. Now, starting to get some progress on. We'll now get down to the nitty gritties on this engine block. Bottles and things.
Yeah, Bassman. It's American version of 2C.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
They used to use more commonly the 5C in North Africa, didn't they?
That's a Mark 9.
Mark 9. Nice.
Or modified. So, yeah.
The fun fact, the Mark 9 was developed in response to the Focke-Wulf 190. The Spitfire Mark 5, either 5B or 5C, was holding it against the Messerschmitts all right. But the Focke-Wulf was rather more to deal with. And so they developed the Mark 9. So there you go. Now,
All right.
now, now, if I'm lucky, I'll be home when my Chevy arrives, because I believe otherwise they're going to take it to the post office, which is fine, but I'd rather not have to go and get it.
Huh.
This is what they do. If they can't deliver it, rather than just leave it, if it's got, well, wait, this is Australia Post. Generally, if it's not something they can't fit in your letterbox or under your mat, they're
I mean, I kind
generally,
of got to respect that, because so it won't get stolen.
yeah. And then you have to go to the post office and sign for it, or at least, yeah, that's how it rolls. That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'm not unhappy for it in the final analysis because, well,
Now, is it
I
possible
like
that you
getting
can
my
put
parcel.
is it possible you can put like a chest or something on your front porch stoop and
You can do that
have them put stuff in there like that?
because what you do is like anywhere else. When you do delivery, you can put delivery instructions,
Yep.
and in so doing, you then, well, yes, you would just say, if not home, put in whatever, yeah. And if you've got a regular courier, as you know, they'll even know to leave certain things at certain places or with certain people. When I was
Yeah,
doing courier work,
I've had the same mail carrier for a while, and she's really good about where she puts our packages at.
yep. Well,
Always
when I
put,
was doing courier work, there was one place that got regular wine deliveries. And if they weren't home, which they usually weren't, the instruction was to leave it with the people across the road, which, as luck would have it, turned out to be one of my high school teachers,
huh?
which is cool because he was a nice guy. Actually, was Spike. Well, at least he was all right with me. He
So
tolerated.
did being a teacher driving to drinking?
Well, I did actually once ask because, like, there were some kids at the school who were spoiled little rich shits. There's no other way of wording it.
Oh, yeah, we've always had to deal with them little bastards.
And
Had their own little clique.
well, here's the thing. I mean, it was a private school, so and the I remember when I first encountered it because I actually said to him, "I don't know how the hell you put up with us."
Oh, a private school.
And
I had that
yeah, on the lower end of it, and in truth, I would suggest that public education is certainly no worse. And the reason I say that is because in private education, it's really only beneficial for the wealthy. If you're one of the scrubbers, you don't get the same benefits, shall we say. It's definitely tilted towards those who are able to pay more money.
Yeah, we called them preppies when I was going to school.
And yeah. And
I was polo
yeah.
shirt with the collar flipped up.
Just people with more money and a
Snooty
sense of
mother-
entitlement. Anyway, but now the what was the point I was getting to? What were we talking about before we started bitching about rich cunts? We're talking about something. It was related to models.
related to models.
I believe so.
What we're talking about, David?
You got
Tell you about
any
models.
ideas?
They do new, man. They do new.
Actually, the correct line for this occasion, when it's what were we talking about, is what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
This is going to be a bit tricksy. Here's a funny line I thought for you. I've wondered why some manufacturers don't just print everything onto the thing so as you can paint it around. And that's what Italeri have basically done. And that's what I'm discovering is, yeah, it makes it harder for the painting though. At which point, however, having suggested this, I'm now facing it. Permission to bitch denied. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get this engine block finished today. See how we go. I'd be glad if I did. Need to clean this brush for a moment.
Clean the brush.
Clean the brush.
I just got some interesting information on
What's
Game
that?
of Thrones. That George R. Martin, the writer of Game of Thrones,
Yep.
is still writing Game of Thrones. He's got a new book coming out this year. It's Windsor.
Yeah, right. And is that related to? Is that the follow-up to the actual series that he's supposed to be writing?
Yeah, and then he's got one coming out in 2027.
Now you see, this is why I think he's done himself a disservice with regards to allowing the series to go ahead further than his books, as an opinion.
That's pretty exciting, though. So maybe down the line there would be another show.
If there's money to be made, absolutely there will be. Not that I'm cynical.
I mean, come on. There's got to be more to Game of Thrones than it's got to carry on.
Look, there's all sorts of options they could pursue. A lot of that would be dependent on, well, what he wants to write, really. As a writer, he might want to pursue other stuff. He might not. I mean, Douglas Adams wrote 5 books in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh,
but then he did, I think it's 2, maybe 3 Dirk Gently books. So writers like changing their subject matter, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Now, some people like sticking with the tried and tested. Good on them. Each to their own.
So when that book comes out, we're going to have to get it.
Question would be if they want to redo the series and decide they're going to carry on from where his books left off and scrap those last part of the series someone else wrote, would all the actors barely come back and they would be too old to play those parts?
Yeah,
they're doing the tried and tested Hollywood move of employing younger ones.
Yep. Of course, I know. I'm sure some of the old actors would want to be in it. They always do, mostly.
I don't know. They might not. I know that certainly, as an example, I know that Harrison Ford didn't really want to do much more Star Wars after, I think it was The Empire Strikes Back.
They had to pay him big bucks when they done the Force Awakens. I think they had to pay him like $10 million in order to play in that one.
Yeah, he wasn't really in for it, you know. And that's fair enough.
Pay someone $10 million to be in a damn movie, man. I
know it's a ridiculous amount of money. However, although I would say, given the amount of money that the studios make, well, you know, can you blame them?
I know, right? Another fun fact about Game of Thrones: Rob Stark, his character in Game of Thrones was only 17 years old, depicted when he was in battle.
Who's that?
Rob Stark.
Oh, the actual character?
Yeah, the character, was only 17 years old. And when he got married at the Red Wedding, he was 20, I believe, his character.
That's pretty common. Historically,
I thought that was pretty cool.
A lot of people, historical figures, were going into battle at quite young ages. Bear in mind, a lot of people in that sort of, if you take Game of Thrones as being the medieval era,
right?
A lot of people were dead by 40.
Yes, they were. Yeah, they had short lives. Absolutely.
Something you can consider in a similar vein is that Romeo and Juliet is about, I think, a 13 and 14-year-old.
Yep.
And all of that shows that, well, and if you look at a lot of teenagers, in fact, some of them are pretty heavily developed. And in that day and age, I guess it was considered perfectly the done thing.
Yep.
To get them out there and fighting.
This is true.
I'd be curious to find the actual age of some of the world's great leaders once they were going into battle. Some of them were quite young.
Huh. That'll be interesting.
Indeed, I might even do a bit of Google on that later on for my own edification. I might. We'll see. Depends how I go for time. I want to get some chapters of my next self-help book done. Before I get into but I'd also like to get stuck into my current creative work. The Grimthal.
Oh, you still writing on yours?
I'm still, I'm working on 2 books at the moment. Well, 3 technically. One is, 2 of them are self-help books, and they're going to be really short ones. And the idea is if I can get 3 out, I can look at self-publication. And then also using them as a way of advertising my life coaching service. So what I'm going to do, I want to get some work done on that today. And there's 2 of them I'm working on. In fact, also a third down the track, not far down the track either. But I'm also working on the first of a trilogy about a dwarf. Now, in my world, dwarves are an actual culture. They're a race of their own. Rather similar to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And the title of this one's, because there's 3 of them, this one is To Catch a King. And basically what they're going to be doing, for various reasons, is kidnapping King of the Goblins. Hence catching him. The ensuing titles are Kill a King and then To Be a King. Yeah, and they all revolve ultimately around this dwarf. And that's a lot I'm discovering. Writing fantasy is actually a lot more in depth than writing other styles, because you have to flesh out stuff that, well, people don't know about. Like if you do something in a world that's sort of pretty much close to what's already in existence, it's pretty easy for people to join dots, and it's there you go, sort of a style. But in the fantasy world, they want to know what does that mean? How does this happen?
Right.
So you got to do a lot more writing. I mean, I'm 80,000 words into this one. No, more than that, almost 90,000. And I'm only about a third of the way through.
Okay.
And the other book I wrote about the priests, that's only 100,000.
Yeah, we got to finish reading that. We got caught up in some other things, and yeah, but what we read of that, man, was really good.
But yeah,
I think they would enjoy that.
Oh, if you do much reading, David?
Well, just a little.
A little?
A little sarcasm there.
Would you like me to flick you some of the chapters from a book?
Right. Be interested, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll flick you the first 5. How's that sound?
Okay, lovely.
All right.
You're going to be like, damn, Rob. We were pretty impressed, truthfully.
Well, glad you liked it.
Very powerful bit. The actor that played Ramsey almost got the role of being Jon Snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he almost got it. And then Kit Harington came around and got the part. But yeah, from my understanding, the actor Ramsey almost got it.
I believe his name's Owen Morgan.
Yeah.
A very good actor.
I don't know how you remember that stuff.
I'm not sure that that's his name. I think it is. But Ramsey's an evil cunt, isn't he?
Oh man!
And the outcome he gets is thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, he sure did. I was glad to see that happen to him.
They're loyal beasts. They were.
You've not said them in how long?
Yeah. Yeah. Got most of this done.
Man, I swear, this might be cruel of me, but I really wanted something slow and antagonizing, brutal, just for Cersei.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
You know what? Here's something I don't quite understand. Okay. They've defeated the dead. They're heading south. Now, a nice, easy option they could have available to them would be, quite simply, for Arya to use Littlefinger's face.
ah,
Why wouldn't you just do that?
wow.
I see.
Or at bare minimum, use her to create a few holes.
Hmm.
Now, I'm going to show what I've done thus far. It's honest, I've made a slight error on one of the things. I want to do a different color, but the engine block is starting to come together.
Nice.
All righty, now what I will do is give you two gentlemen a bit of solo time. Up, over we come. Up. And we'll start with you, David. There we go.
Alright. Well, I just stuck the front of the pedaler on and started on doing there's
Nice.
if I put it that side. In the middle of there's a there's a little badge,
Yep.
and that I got
Okay.
paint that black and red.
Ah.
Really good.
So that's on the other one. On the Merc, I got the.
Oh yeah,
that-
nice one.
Cool.
That's the colour I'm doing.
Nice
Two
one.
is I've that's great. The back of that seat.
Yeah.
I've lost the back of the other one, so there's
Oh
somewhere I can
no.
find it. It's only a flat plate, but
Yeah.
Cool deal.
All righty. Oh, he's got more. Oh, there we go.
so
Nice
got
one.
that.
Oh, okay.
Got another gloss to that, I think. So,
Yeah, that looks good. Is that the color you're
Yeah.
going with?
yeah, but what's on the box really? And
That looks good.
the side
Okay.
panel was a bit rough, so I
Hey Jeff, you've
changed it.
joined us a bit late, mate. We're
Hello,
winding
Jeff.
things up, but how you doing?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, Bassman, what have you been working on, man?
Hey guys, how you doing? I just thought I'd pop in real quick and show you what I'm doing.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll put you on for a moment. Hang on for a moment. We're checking out Bassman. How's your Mustang coming?
I got the breather put on it.
Nice.
Got the tail lights in and painted.
Nice, David. Nice.
Nice one.
And Bassman, that's cool too, man. That's awesome. Just like mine.
It is
It's just
reflective
like
right there.
mine.
This kit didn't come with them, so I had to make my own for this one.
Nice one.
I like that.
Thanks, sir.
All righty.
I got the battery cables on it.
Cool. Nice one.
Thanks,
That's how I'm going to try. Yeah, work it through. Okay, Jeff, you got something to show us?
Hey, I got a question for you guys. All right.
What's that?
This is the kind of glue that I use. Put models
glue.
together.
That's good
All
glue.
right. Yeah, it's Gorilla Glue. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I gotta turn that thing off. Anyway, it's Gorilla Glue.
Yep.
It's super glue. Okay, so I was using this stuff. And
yeah.
I can't. Well, the problem is I can't get the glue to set fast enough. You know, I find myself And one example is this building I just finished. I couldn't get that top part
Okay.
to stay. It kept falling off.
There's
And
two ways you can go about this.
Get an activator.
Okay, give us a moment.
well, I just had to show you that.
Now, what you can do, I'll show you a couple of ways you can go about this. Give me a moment. Boom. Okay, two things you can use. One
Okay, I see that. Yeah.
is, where is it now? Here we go. This is actually speed, helps you glue dry faster. It's called activator.
Yeah, activator. Yeah, you can also buy it in a spray can too.
Option 2. Give me a moment. Let me find. It'll be somewhere immediately on here. It's right in front of me. This stuff. This is quick dry.
Yeah, that's what I needed. The quick dry.
Use it, and that can be very, very handy.
Well, I was using this stuff too.
Hang on a moment. I can't see because I'm just showing you on my own screen. Give me a moment.
And I'm still putting together buildings. So I have a number of things I'm doing right now. The town hall thing there. But one of my biggest problems has been I built some of these buildings like 20 years ago and never finished them.
Yep.
And trying to find the parts. I don't remember where I put them.
Man.
Oh, that's always terrible. So what I did here, this is the latest thing. I don't have all the parts for that. I don't know if you can see that. My coal mine. But this worked out here. It's got a hole here. It's supposed to be able to dump into there, and I'm supposed to be able to return it. And the reason I have the pins in there is because I use the glue to hold the track down instead of the pins, the little nails they give you. Because you try to work on driving them into plywood, and they bend and break the plastic. So I found that gluing this stuff down works way better. So I'll get off. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get off. I just wanted to show you what I was doing. I've got a model. I'm building
glue right here. That's good glue.
Thing I'd recommend is something like Rebel glue. That's really good modeling glue for when you're using plastics.
Yeah, I use a lot of Loctite glue. It dries quick. But like get you an activator.
Anyway,
here's another one, guys. This real quick. This is another one. This is my next project.
What
you see that?
Yeah.
That's my next project.
Okay.
That's 1950s, I believe. That's 1950s.
Wow.
And I don't know if all the parts are there, but I had a friend of mine.
That'd be hard to put that together if it was me. 1950.
Oh, dearie me.
I'd have to sit down somewhere and look at it.
Yeah, that's all you. Yeah, there's only one way you're going to find if all the bits are there is to have a look. Anyway, I'm going to have to wind things up now.
I'll let you guys go. Thanks, Rob, Bassman, David. You guys are great. I'll get something when I'm working on it. See you guys later.
Come back to again.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate it.
That was nice.
First-time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe. Other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe.
Which?
Now, I will not be on tomorrow.
What?
But I will. No, because I'm going fishing.
Oh, man. What am I going to do? I'm just kidding.
On Sunday, I will definitely be on. And with nowhere to go, I can linger for a while and get a lot of things done. So I will catch you all on Sunday at the actually the usual time. So the usual kit time and the same kit channel. I'll catch you good people then. See yous.
All right.
Bye.